sector in our EPZs for export to the Americas and Europe, but unfortunately, we have not been able to realize our full quota. In fact, the agreement is expiring this year, yet we have not benefited from it because we were not strategic and deliberate as a country to say that you must run the two programs parallel. If you sign the AGOA agreement, you start increasing cotton growing. And as you increase the cotton growing, you then inject money into the factories for the production of that. And this is not the only cash crop that we have actually lost as a country. We have pyrethrum. In the 70s, Kenya was producing 90% of the world pyrethrum. Today, we are producing less than 10%. And on that one, I think I would like to recognize and congratulate the governor of Elgeyo-Marakwet County, because he has started a program for the growing of pyrethrum, and it is doing extremely well. There is also cashew nuts at the coast. That was a big foreign income earner, and it also went down. We had palm oil also at the coast. That failed. We have sunflower, again, which also collapsed. And when you look at the cost of fodder now in Kenya, as a dairy farmer, the challenge that we have is the cost of buying animal feeds. And today we are importing animal feeds from Uganda. We get it from the cotton in Uganda. The cotton seed is a byproduct and is used for animal feed. Same thing with sunflower. And therefore, this is an extremely important subject. It will improve not only our foreign currency, but also reduce on some of the imports that we get into the country. So with that, I would like to congratulate Honorable Mary Mmeanza, and I hope that the committee that will be tasked with it will give it the seriousness that it deserves. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Makalap, member for Baringo North.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. I rise to support this cotton industry development bill and wants to declare from the onset that I come from a cotton growing area. My first clothes were bought using cotton money. That was done in 1980s. Madam Speaker, what has this bill tried to raise? One, Madam Speaker, is actually mobilizing farmers throughout the Republic of Kenya to grow cotton in those areas that have high potential of cotton growing in semi-arid lands. Two, it also secures or develops the market industry. Three, research for cotton competitiveness in the world. And lastly, be able to put money into the pockets of farmers in Kenya. Let us start from where did we get it wrong as a country? Because in 80s to early 90s, actually 70s and 80s, cotton was actually booming business. In fact, the shopping centers that are in my village today were actually built during when farmers were actually growing cotton. And Kerio Valley, for that matter, is actually one of the most reliable areas to grow cotton because we don't require fertilizer. Fertilizers in Kerio Valley is not required because the soils are fertile, good for cotton. But we have a chinery that does not have the capacity because the product is not there. There's a lot of chinery in the Kerio Valley. Madam Speaker, so one, what really happened? That is the question that we ask ourselves. What happened is we actually entered into business. This country allowed importation of used clothes in the name of mitumba from the West. That is what killed our industry. That is what killed the Rivertex. That is what killed the Raymond. That is what killed those companies that were actually growing the industry here in Kenya. Madam Speaker, when I grew up, we say the highest cotton grown area is